Speed and style give way to brute force in the 7th event of these 2017 Marblelympics, block pushing. We've seen it before, but it all comes down to working as a team and trying to get those blocks as far down as possible. The Savage Speeders have a pretty large lead in the overall championship right now as the cauldron burns bright on this Group A Heat 1. Jungle Jumpers, Oceanics, Savage Speeders, and Team Galactic. They all spread out, hard hits through here, but look at the Savage Speeders pushing that last little bit. Gives them over 69, 69-1. There you go, Galactic with a strong push. Also on that top lane, Oceanics, Savage Speeders, Team Galactic, and the Jungle Jumpers. Again, different lanes this time. Oceanics getting out to a good lead, but it's not about speed, as we see Team Galactic prove that. It's all about coordination when you come down and hit those blocks. Not as far as the first push for the Speeders. We line them back up again in the 3rd of 4 heats. Off they go, pretty even. You really want to keep things close together. Savage Speeders pushing on that bottom lane. Not quite 62, but it'll still be enough to get them the victory in this heat as well. Final time here. If you can keep the marbles close, you lose less energy bumping into each other, and you retain more pushing on those blocks. Oceanics are going to be the first to hit, and they are actually going to be the longest push in this one. Not bad. That is actually past 69.5. 69.6 for Oceanics. So we had a decent spread there. We're going to take the best of 2 for each. And that means Savage Speeders and Team Galactics. And, that's a fan. Oh, they've come down and wanted to try this themselves. They didn't make it very far. It's a paltry 17 centimeters, and off they go. They are being escorted. We've been trying to work on this. There's no damage. I mean, nobody got hurt, but still, maybe his pride a little bit, only making 17 centimeters. And that just goes to show you, there are a reason that these marbles have made it to the Marblelympics. Off we go on this one. The first of 4 heats. Ooh, so look at that push on the top lane. See what the overall length is. Over 69.5 again. Jawbreaker, 69.7. Shining Swarm down there in the bottom. They make a pretty good effort for it. Mellow Yellow, Pinkies, Jawbreakers, Shining Swarm. Pinky's getting pretty spread out. Oh, actually, look at this. Pinky's had one jump the rail. That is an invalid jump. You have to maintain all of those in your lane. You can help a competitor, but you cannot help your own. So that one goes down as a 0 for them. They need better pushes from here on out. Look, actually, look at this. Oh, there we go. I just mentioned this. Invalid, but we are going to count the one at the bottom. Meanwhile, Shining Swarm sets a new Marblelympics record, 80.1. In amidst all of the controversy there, like I said, you can help your competitors if you jump the blocks and end up in their lane, but you cannot record a length with only 3 marbles. This one, Shining Swarm, 76.7. And just like that, we are already done with this group. Shining Swarm and Pinkies will be moving on. Shining Swarm, after breaking the 80 centimeter mark and setting a new Marblelympics record. 3rd group on the way. A strong push by the Thunderbolts gives the, I was going to say, that's going to be really close, but it does give them the victory in this heat, 62.5, and gives everybody else something to aim at in the ensuing heats. We change lanes. The ball bearing drops, and off they go. Not the greatest spread by the Quicksilvers. Rangers kept it together and pushed themselves to the front. A decent 65-1. Over 4 centimeters clear of any other group. We chalk them back up. Heat number 3. Down they go. The Rangers keeping things fairly tight as best they can, but look at up top. Oh, it wasn't quite enough in the end. Thunderbolts were so close together, but they ended up losing out to the Limers. 66-1. Having a little bit of difficulty getting over those farthest marks, but if there's ever going to be a time to do it, it is in the 4th heat. You got to give it your all, invalid runs or not. Limers will be the first to hit the blocks. Can they hit the farthest? No, it will be the O'Rangers down in the bottom lane. It will not be a very far push, though. 62-6. I think everybody kind of got flustered there. Not sure what happened as we take a look at the crowd who watched the Limers and the O'Rangers make it on through. Taking the best of two. We move to Group D. Chocolatiers, Team Momo, Midnight Wisps, and Team Primary. Primary keeping really close together up in that top lane, but it's not going to be enough. Look at the bottom push. There we see a Chocolatiers nearly getting to the 69 centimeter mark. A tight battle right behind him, 62 flat to 61-7. We remix them and get ready to send them again. Off they go. A decent spread for all of these marbles. Oh, that last little bunch by Chocolatiers up top. One last push. I think they would have already done it, even with the 3 marbles, but that last one gave them a good, solid extra, I'd say maybe a centimeter and a half. Midnight Wisps, Primary. Chocolatiers and Momo. Down on the bottom. Down on the bottom, yes it is. Midnight Wisps. They're going to break the 66.5 mark. Team Momo coming up close behind. 60.5. The final heat. Off they go. Oh, blocks getting lifted out of the lanes. And there you see it, almost 69 for Team Momo, 68-6. That's going to be a good amount. Oh, and there is Momo sitting up in the stands, cheering his former teammates on. Wishes he could be down there with them, no doubt. All right, only 2 heats this time once we get to the semifinals. The best 2 teams will advance. Off they go. Limers are going to hit the blocks first. No, they won't. Pinkies fight back, but it's not going to matter because it's Savage Speeders up top. Woo! Look at the push that they got. 74-5. Limers also the only ones to break into the 70s as well. Momo, Savage Speeders, Pinkies, and the Limers off again. A tight formation down to the bottom, but it's not going to pay off. Ooh, the Limers gave it one last lurch at the end, but it wasn't going to be enough. Pinkies, and they set a new Marblelympics record, 80.5. That is 4 millimeters clear. Pinkies and Team Momo, they will move on. Now we go to semifinal B. Shining Swarm, O'Rangers, Chocolatiers, and Team Galactic. Will we see any more records set in these semifinals? Look at those marbles. 3 all hitting the blocks at the same time, but none of them can make it to the 80 mark like Team Galactic. 80 flat up there. O'Rangers with a pretty solid effort as well. Long ways out in front of any of the competitors. They built up a big fan base. I'm sure they'll be happy about this. But so have these other teams as well. What can they do? Shining Swarm giving it a good push, but nobody can match on the bottom. 73 looks like, just past 73 and a half. 73-6. There you go for the Chocolatiers. O'Rangers with another second place finish will guarantee that they will move on to the finals. Galactic and the O'Rangers. They're coming down, giving a little fan service to there are many people in the crowd. Oh, Shining Swarm not too happy that they did not make it after such a good effort. O'Rangers, Pinkies, Team Galactic, and Team Momo. The first of 2 heats. Pinkies will hit first, but they've separated 2 by 2, and it's not going to be advantageous to them at all. As we look up top, and it's Team Momo. They get 69-9. Team Galactic in second. Somebody's going to have a really good push here in order to overcome that. There was a decent spread between the 4 teams. Here we go. Coming down the line, making the impacts. The Rangers are going to push clear. Did they set a new Marblelympics record? No. Well, okay, hold on. This is looking way back. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And it is a new Marblelympics record, 82-6. What a push they made. And the Rangers fans are trying to storm the track. Oh, security's holding them back. That's not going to work too well. But the Rangers, they get gold in block pushing. Team Momo, silver, and the Pinkies hold on to bronze. Boy, these are teams that desperately needed that as well. Trying to bridge that gap up to the Savage Speeders, whose fans you see over there on the left. They still have some work to do. 25 points netted to the O'Rangers. Team Momo and Pinkies also picking up a good points haul, along with Team Galactic in 4th. How does that shake up the overall standings? Well, nothing at the top, but Pinkies do jump into second over the Limers, and the Orangers, with that victory, move up 5 spots into the top 5, and now have a gold and a bronze to their name. Don't forget, subscribe for more.